Good evening, everyone. It is your girl, Jasmine Gittens, here with Mobile Home Investing for Newbies. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, make sure you join it. Great place to get free strategies, tips, and resources. But today, I want to share with you guys 3 ways that you can make $100,000 by the end of 2023 before we hit 2024 investing in mobile homes. So before I get into it, I just want to quickly make sure I have alerted everybody in our group to join, tap into this live because it is going to be a good one. And I know this is going to be one that everybody is going to want to be a part of. Sorry, guys. You can hear my feedback. All right, so let's get into tonight's Mobile Home Mondays, right? So every single Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys tune in to get free tips, strategies, resources to begin investing in mobile homes. And tonight, because we are basically at the half point of 2023, right? We are kind of like right in the middle. I thought today was a great day to go over this topic of 3 ways that you guys can make over $100,000 or at minimum make $100,000 by the end of 2023. Okay, so let's jump into these strategies. And guys, I want you again to make sure you comment where you're tuning in from, network with each other inside of the comments. And if you have any questions at all, make sure you post them inside the comments and I will answer them at the end of this session. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, are you guys ready? Let me know if you're ready. Okay. Okay, so the first way that you can make $100,000 by the end of 2023 is by wholesaling mobile homes. Okay, so you're going to want to make sure that you stay to the end, but this is going to be our first strategy we talk about is wholesaling mobile homes. Okay, so the way to make $100,000 by the time that we get to 2023 is going to be wholesaling about 4 mobile homes per month over the next 6 months. Okay, on average, we're the assignment fees for wholesaling mobile homes is about $5,000. Okay, so if you do 4 of those per month, right, you're looking at $20,000 a month, which is going to make you $100,000 by the end of the year. I totally believe and know that if you put your efforts into this, you can absolutely wholesale 4 mobile homes per month. That's 1 per week. Okay. And if you are implementing the marketing strategies that you guys have heard me talk about on plenty of our other Mobile Home Mondays, so I won't get too deep into that. But if you are implementing these strategies consistently, you will absolutely be able to close 4 deals per month. That's exactly what me and my husband did when we first started wholesaling mobile homes. And we were doing it virtually at first. And we made $100,000 in 6 months. Okay, so that is the first strategy, wholesaling. And with wholesaling, there's no risk, right? You're getting into this. You're for those who are unfamiliar, you are getting the property under contract to assign to an end buyer, right? So you're not actually purchasing the property. There's no money out of your hands, right, in these transactions. And there's no risk to you. If the deal, if you don't find a buyer or whatever the case is, you just cancel the contract. But the goal is to actually get the deal locked up at the right price so you can assign it on average of $5,000. Now we've closed deals for we've made assignment fees $7,000, $9,000, $10,000, $12,000. Okay, so you can make much more than that, but on average, our assignment fees are about $5,000 per deal. Okay. So that is the first way that you can make $100,000 in the next 6 months investing and being in mobile homes. Okay. Number 2. So the second way that you can make $100,000 in the next 6 months is by flipping mobile homes. Okay. So you can flip you can flip. I want to say, let me just double check. Let me make sure I got this right. Yes, 1 mobile home per month. Okay, if you flip 1 mobile home per month for the next 6 months, Okay. You will make $100,000. You will be able to make $100,000 investing and being involved in mobile homes. So on average, for us in our market, we have found that our average uh, our average profit for flipping mobile homes is $15,000, right? This is in our market for the mobile homes that we have closed. So we're typically purchasing them with the purchase and the renovation, right? Around $15,000. Okay. And then selling them for around $35,000. Okay. So that is $15,000 per flip. Okay, $15,000 per flip. Now, if you do that, one time, right? One time for the next 6 months, right? You will make almost $100,000 in the next 6 months. Okay. So that is, honestly, now the thing that I love about flipping mobile homes is that the speed, right? So when you're flipping mobile homes, right, you're in and out, unlike traditional real estate where, the purchase process is so long. You're waiting 45, 30 days for title, right? And all of this financing. With the mobile homes, boom, you purchase it, right? Now you can start your construction and your renovation immediately. You're not having to wait 45 days just to get the title to even begin to do the project, right? And then the actual renovation itself is so much quicker, right? We're talking about you can do renovations for a mobile home, like a good renovation, a decent, like good renovation of a mobile home in 2 weeks. Literally, like we flipped a mobile home in 2 weeks. Okay. You can do it in 1 week, right? Depending on the team that you have, right? I don't want to give you too much of a of a high expectation, right? It really depends on the team you have, what it is that you have to do. Is it this just that you need to, do paint and carpet, right? And get that done? Do you need to do a little bit more? Are we replacing, appliances? Are we having to do any kind of plumbing, repairing roofs, right? It depends on the degree of the renovation, but I can tell you, realistically speaking, you can flip a mobile home in 30 days. Okay. So you can do that one time, right? One time per month for the next 6 months and make almost $100,000. Okay. So let's just say one of those months, right? Somewhere in between the next 6 months, you do one extra one. Okay. So you do one each month, and then somewhere in there, you do two. Okay. And you are going to hit your 100K target over the next 6 months. Okay, so that is just absolutely phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. And we're talking again about doing this, quick, simple, in and out. You're getting a handyman, he's coming in, he's doing these renovations for you. Boom, you find a buyer and you sell it right then and there. Okay, again, no long drawn out process. Okay, so number one, number two, and last and certainly not least, is you can convert. Okay, so the last way for you to make $100,000 in the next 6 months, okay, but before 2023, is by converting a mobile home to real property. Okay, so a mobile home on its own is personal property, right? So it is personal property, period. So it doesn't have the same, benefits as real estate. It doesn't have the same value as real estate, right? So it's personal property. However, you can actually convert a mobile home into real property. There's a process, right, to do that. Usually it requires you to add a permanent foundation, okay, so that the mobile home is not easily movable, right? It's supposed to be like not movable. Okay, so you're installing and preparing and creating a permanent foundation. You're taking off things like the wheels and the axles, right? And then you have to go and transfer. So instead of having a title, you will now have a deed for your property. Okay. You will now have a deed, and now this is real estate, right? So you have to go through that process, get all your permits into place, but you can convert your mobile home that's personal property into real estate, into real property. Okay. And guess how many you have to do in order to hit your 100K goal in the next 6 months by the end of 2023. Okay. You only have to do one of these conversions. One of these conversions. On average, one of these conversions can make between 80 and between on an average between 80 and $100,000. Okay. So you can make more, okay, than that. But again, we like to keep it fair. We like to keep it the average, right? So we don't get too ahead of ourselves. So we're talking about making between 80 and $100,000 by doing one conversion. By doing one conversion. Okay. And the reason, so you do the conversion and then you sell it. Okay. So you do the conversion and then you sell the mobile home, or you're selling the real property, right? So you're purchasing the mobile home as personal property. Okay. Let's say that you purchased it between the purchase and the renovations, you spent, $35,000 to $60,000, right? And then you did your conversion, you added this is including, your renovations, converting it, getting your permits, right? Getting your deed, right? Doing the whole conversion, putting the permanent foundation, everything. Okay. So you did all of that. And now you can put this right on the market. Okay. List it with an agent, and you can sell this thing for $180,000, $200,000, depending on where you are and where the prices are in your market. But specifically in my market, we can literally buy this mobile home for $60,000 all in and sell it for about $225,000 in my market right now. Okay. So do you see the difference between those two? Okay. So even if you take out, when you sell it for $220,000, let's not even go there. Let's just say you sell it for $180,000, right? After you take out all your expenses, as far as paying a realtor, right? Paying all your fees, you are going to make nearly $80,000 to $100,000 off of this deal or more in one single transaction. Okay. Now, we want to make sure, because I like to make sure I'm including everything, right? You want to talk about is the land, right? Because you're going to have to put this on land, either the land that it came with. Okay. So maybe you purchased it and the land was already included in that purchase price, or you're going to need to purchase land and bring your mobile home to that lot to do your conversion. Okay. And you can actually purchase your lot, right? You can either purchase it straight out and incorporate that that into your purchase price, or you can seller finance your lot. You can seller finance your lot, not having to put any money down, no money out of pocket. Okay. And then bring your mobile home, do the whole shebang, sell it, and then you pay out everybody, and you will walk away with $100,000 profit, or you can walk away with $100,000 profit. Okay. So guys, this is amazing, right? So you can either do 4 wholesales per month, 1 to 1.5 flips per month, right? Basically 1 per month, or 1 conversion for the year, or excuse me, for the next 6 months. 1 conversion for the next 6 months. Okay. So I want to know from you guys in the comments, which one do you plan on implementing? Which one do you plan on implementing over the next 6 months, right? There's no right or wrong answers at all. It's all about what you feel comfortable with, what you have time capacity for, what you want to do, right? What you may have a budget for. And speaking of budget, next week, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to do your flips and do these conversions with no money out of your pocket. Okay. Without using any of your own money. Okay. I'm going to be sharing this with you so that no matter where you are, you can get this done. Okay. You can absolutely 100% get this done. Okay. Somebody said, I have no experience. It's okay if you don't have any experience. That's what you have coaches and, mentors and YouTube, all that stuff for. Okay. So you can learn and get to it. Okay, so if you guys are interested in learning and implementing more mobile home investing strategies, you will find the link to a 30-minute strategy call with me to talk about, where you are, what are some best strategies for you, and if there is a need for you to get any mentorship or coaching, we can discuss that as well. Okay, so let's see what you guys are talking about in the comments. Somebody's like, let's get it. Remember, Facebook users, there's a link to StreamYard in the description. Click that link and add yourself so that we can see your name and everything here on, streaming. Okay. Lisa says she's doing 4 a month and she's already in the process. She's already in the process. So shout out to Lisa. I'm super duper excited to hear you and be there. I will need you to call me when you hit that 100K. Okay, girl, when you hit that first 100K. And I know you're getting closer and closer because every time we talk, you like about to close a deal, you're closing a deal, you just got a new deal. So I love it. I love it. Eddie said he's going to be wholesaling. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, right? This is no risk, right? You're getting in, you're getting out. We're talking about, closing these deals in days, okay? In and out. Like, get the deal locked up, boom. Wholesale it, assign it, and you're out of there. Okay. And guys, as I am reading these comments, feel free to ask any questions you have about mobile home investing so that I can answer those questions for you now. This every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is your opportunity to get all your questions answered. Lisa says she's about to close another one this week. I love it. Somebody said, can you teach me? Absolutely. I would love to help you. I would love to teach you. Just book a 30-minute strategy call for us to talk, see where you are, where you're looking to go, and the best strategies for you. And we can come up with a plan for coaching. So if you, I can put it inside the video here for you to be able to book a call with me. I'm gonna write really quick and then I'll answer the rest of these questions. But yeah, coaching. Boom. All right. So I just put a comment to the link so you can book that. Okay. So let's see. Somebody said they have no experience. That is okay. Wholesaling. Where would you look? What do you mean? Where would I look? Like where to find deals or a particular market? So just define specifically what you mean, and I would love to help you. We got somebody in here from Orlando, Florida. Make sure you guys are letting us know where you are tuning in from so y'all can connect, do deals together, do JVs together, build together, right? Let's build this community. I'm in Jackson, Florida. Awesome. Another Florida in the building. Let's see. I have been trying to get into flipping mobile homes forever. Trying. What does that mean? What does trying mean? What have you done? Let's talk. Book a strategy call. Like, what have you done? And what worked, what didn't work? Because we got to get you there. We got to get you there. If you need help, let's get you the help you need to accomplish what you're looking to accomplish. We are halfway through the year, y'all. And side note, happy Juneteenth. Okay, everybody. So I know everybody a lot of people are off today. So, and it's a rainy day here. I'm hearing it's a rainy day a lot of places. So, nice somber day to relax and learn this information. And so tonight it's time to put a plan together. Like before we go, you go back in tomorrow, you're like, look, let's put a plan together. What is it going to be? Another Florida. Y'all are in here tonight. South Carolina. Okay. All right. Looks like we got some questions coming in now. Okay, what systems are you all using to get the owners to sell? When you say system, what do you mean by a system? Like, to get the owners to sell, you talk to the owner, right? You figure out what the property is, the condition of the property, right? We're figuring out the motivation of the seller, why they want to sell. Okay. We're figuring out the timeline, how soon they need to sell. Okay. We're figuring out the condition of the property. Okay. And the price, right? We're figuring out those are our four pillars that we have a full script, obviously, to go into the details of all of this. But overall, those are your four pillars and systems, right? If you want to call it that you're talking to and getting the information pulled out of the seller so that you can make an accurate offer. Okay. So if you are wholesaling, locally, or you're looking to flip, whatever, and you're doing this locally, right? You can have a phone conversation with the seller, go over all their pain points, their motivation, what price they're looking for, how soon they're looking to sell, what price they're looking for, right? And you can then, set up a showing or set up a viewing where you can go out and see the property, talk to the seller, right? Make a connection, build rapport, and make an offer on the property. Okay, if you're doing this virtually and you're doing it on the phone, then you want to do that over the phone. You build your rapport, right? You figure out all those the answers to all those questions, the condition of the property, so on and so forth, and then you make your offer. Okay. Now, when you say to get the owner to sell, right, we are not in the business of persuading, convincing rather. We're not in the business of convincing sellers to sell, right? We are looking to target motivated sellers. We're looking to find the sellers who want to sell, and then we are just looking to get them to accept our offer, right? So we're not trying to convince them to sell, but we are trying to persuade them to take our offer, right? And again, it's just not, we're not in the business of like begging and trying to do sneaky type of business. We want to get straight to the point, let them know we offer, how we can provide service for them, and if it makes sense, if we are the right person for them, then we move forward. Okay. Somebody said Lisa be killing it. That's right. That is my girl. Okay. So somebody said, remember, guys, if you're on Facebook, click the link in StreamYard, enter your name so that moving forward, whenever you tune into Mobile Home Mondays, I can see you and address you by name instead of like Facebook user, right? But this Facebook user said, I contacted a few sellers on Marketplace today, just sent one to you for some advice. Okay, cool. I love it. Maybe this is because I saw a message coming from Jennifer. Maybe this is Jennifer. So if you contacted sellers on Marketplace, first of all, congratulations to you for taking action, right? If this is Jennifer, I'm happy for you for taking action. Okay, that's where we're at. We need to be taking action, imperfect action, whatever it is. Let's get it done. So you need some advice. Okay, so I'll take a look at that. But if there's anything specific, again, this is your opportunity to ask those specific questions, so that we can get to it. Okay. Lisa, they want to connect with you, girl. So make sure that you are connecting with all these people, especially in Florida, because that's where you are. Where to find deals for a mobile home. Okay, so I talk about that a lot on a lot of other videos. So go to some of our recent Mobile Home Mondays to listen to, all of the marketing strategies. I just did a video, I think maybe last week or the week before, on like 10 ways that you can find sellers, right? So take a look at that. But some of just kind of quickly, you can do bandit signs, you can do direct mail, you can do Facebook Marketplace, networking, calling park managers, apparel. Like there's so many things that you can do, but go check the video out and go get a more in-depth explanation of some of these different strategies. But the quickest way I would say to go ahead and get a deal, it's a couple quick ways, but I would say if you want to start tonight, right? Let's just put that. If we want to get started tonight, you can go on Facebook Marketplace, right? People who have their mobile homes listed for sale, and reach out to them. Reach out to them, share that you're interested in their mobile home, and schedule a call. You guys talk, ask the right questions, right? And get the deal, right? Make your offer and try to get the deal. Okay, so that is what I would recommend if you are looking to, again, like get started tonight. Okay, if you're looking to get started tomorrow morning, then you can call park managers. Make a list of 100 parks and call park managers. Okay, and offer your service. All right, if you guys are looking, obviously for our mentees, such as Lisa, you have access to scripts and things of that nature to have a more educated conversation. But at the end of the day, just get started. Okay, just get started. Do it. Figure out the pieces as you're going along. Tune into Mobile Home Mondays. This is where you can come ask questions and get it done. Okay, somebody said they'll book a call. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Hey family, I have more properties. Buyer need help moving properties nationwide. So this is somebody, unfortunately, I can't name them here because they have not gone to StreamYards to add their names, but they're saying that they have some properties and they need help moving properties nationwide. Okay, so you guys network inside the group. Awesome, awesome. Had an open house, didn't sell that day. Buyers still blowing up my phone. What is the best way to manage the follow-ups without losing my mind? So following up with the buyers, right? So what I would do, didn't sell that day. Buyers still blowing my phone up. I would want to know, Lisa, why you didn't sell if the buyers are still blowing your phone up, right? So, but either way, what you can do, you can put, if you have a CRM for all of your buyers, right? We like to do a text blast. Like that's the easiest, simple, like way to just, send one message out to everybody for our open house. So we actually send a text blast out informing our buyers of our open house, right? So that they just know. Anybody who has reached out to us with interest in our mobile homes that we have listed, we send out a personalized message to them. It's still a one click of a button, right? Like you can personalize their name inside of the system the text blast system. So you can send them a text blast. So we usually communicate with them when we're talking to them on the phone. Hey, we're going to be showing this property on Saturday at 12, but we will always send them a text blast the day before or the day of, just to remind them of the showing. Now, as far as like buyers just like blowing your phone up, what's the best way to manage the follow-ups without losing my mind? I would say, honestly, getting a seat. You may be at the point where you need a more no pun intended, but a more high level CRM. And there is one called Go High Level. And that may be a little bit more useful at the stage where you are, because it keeps all of your communications with every person inside of their file, right? So if somebody texts you or they emailed you, right, and you're having these conversations, when you open up the file, you can see all the texts you ever had with them, right? Because sometimes it starts getting crazy when you get these buyers like writing something on a notepad and like, forget about it. You're like, I know I had another buyer that was interested, right? But if you have this a good CRM system, you can remember everybody that's interested in a particular property. You can tag them for that particular property. So you can just, type in that tag, and all the buyers who have expressed interest in that particular property will pull up, and you can send them a follow-up email. Hey, this property is still available, so on and so forth. So a good CRM system. Eddie is in Tallahassee, Florida. When you hit the link to the strategy call, says page not found, you have an IG another link. That is strange. Let me make sure that Calendly.com/Jasmine Gittens coaching. Yeah. I'm just making sure this link. Yeah, it works. If you should try to click it again, and I mean it should work. Let me just I'll put the link in the thing really quick. Calendly.com/Jasmine Gittens /coaching. Okay. So yeah, and as far as IG, everything is Jasmine Gittens. JAZMINEGITTENS. Everything is Jasmine Gittens, including my Facebook, including my YouTube channel, everything. Okay, cool. So this is the link, www.calendly.com/Jasmine Gittens /coaching. All right, let's see some more questions. Somebody said, please send me the sheets. Thank you. I don't know what sheet you're talking about. Where am I located? I live in Charlotte, but my market is several areas throughout North Carolina. So guys, if you have any deals in North Carolina, please know that I am looking to buy mobile homes. Right now, we are looking to buy mobile homes and we are looking to buy land. So if you have access to either, please reach out to me. Specifically, again, in North Carolina, we are looking for homes that can stay, right? So if you guys find homes, mobile homes that can stay, if they're in a park or on land, that is ideal. If it needs to be moved, we will consider it, but right now we are primarily looking for mobile homes to stay, okay, and land. We will be looking for one that need to be moved more shortly, but not right now. Okay. Hey, Jasmine, checking in from Texas. Hello, hello. My question is, once you have a seller under contract and find a buyer, would you be using the same contract to give the buyer as you use for the seller? No. So we use a different contract. We use a purchase agreement between you and the seller, and we use an assignment agreement between you and the buyer. Okay, because you are assigning your rights to that contract to the buyer. Okay, so we use two separate contracts. Two separate contracts. Great question. I'd love to connect with someone. I'm really determined to get my first deal. Let's go. Let's go. Get connecting, right? Let us know where you're tuning in from, right? So that you can try to connect with somebody that's in your market already. It's ideal to connect with somebody in your market if you can, because they will have a better understanding of pricing and things of that nature for your particular market. So share where your market is, share where you're tuning in from, see if there's anybody else in your market that you can build with, connect with, and grow. Okay. Okay, let's see. One other question. Hello, Jasmine. Appreciate the info regarding bandit signs. Do you normally leave them out until they disappear on their own, or do you put them out late Friday and then have them picked up Sunday? Definitely we leave them out. Okay. Don't give yourself any more work than necessary. Okay. Put them out, right? We create a route, put them out. And once they're out there, they're out there. Now, what you can do is over time, right? Maybe 2, 3, or even sometimes the next month, depending on how large your market is and things of that nature. We go over all those specifics, but you will be revisiting the routes that you have already placed signs. Okay, so once you place your signs, right, you've done your whole route, whether that's one city, two cities, whatever. Once you're complete, now you're going to start over. Okay, so you're going to go through, and wherever your signs are still, if they're still there, great. If they're not there, you can replace them. Okay. West. Okay, Florida is really in the building. Okay, I'm loving it. She is in West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, okay, okay. This is somebody I'm in Georgia, but also open to a few other markets. Great. We have a lot of members in Georgia. A lot of members in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, obviously, right? Florida, so on and so forth. So just let us know where you're from. Guys, try to connect with each other in the comments so that you guys, again, can do some deals together. Let's get this money, y'all. Okay, it's out here. It's available for you, for me, for everybody. There's enough to go around. So let's get to it. All right. Um, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So I don't see any more questions. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead. Give you guys, a few more minutes to type any questions. But just as a quick recap, right? We talked about today 3 ways that you guys can make $100,000 by the end of 2023. Okay, there's no reason for you to go into 2023, or excuse me, 2024 without an extra $100,000 in your pocket. Okay, there's absolutely no reason. Okay, the opportunities are here, they're available. So, whether you are doing this locally, whether you're doing this virtually, so no matter where you live, there's no excuse, right? Because you can do this virtually. Okay, no matter how much money you have, because you can wholesale, which doesn't require any money out of your pocket at all, including your marketing. None. Okay, and I show people exactly how you can get into this business with no money out of your pocket at all. Okay. So there's no reason, there's no excuse. Again, no matter if you have no experience, okay? There's enough information. If you follow and tune into our Facebook group, Mobile Home Investing for Newbies, you can find all the information. Tune into all of the Mobile Home Mondays, either in the Facebook group or on the YouTube, and watch them. Get all the information, soak it up. Okay. If you, if you're looking for coaching, if you're looking to kind of, take it to the next step, get some a customized plan for you, right? Get a coach, get a mentor to walk you through the process. Of course, you can go ahead and book a call to discuss those options. Book a strategy call, right? And we can talk about seeing, what is right for you. Okay. So no matter where you're at, guys, no matter if you work a 9 to 5, you only need a couple hours per week. If you can commit 7 hours a week, we can do it. We can make it happen. Okay. That's like 1 hour a day. Okay. We can make it happen. So there's really no excuse. No excuse. All right. So it's time. 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 Awesome. So it looks like you guys are all connecting in the inside the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, this information is here for you. You can take it, right? You can leave it, but I don't want you to leave it. I want you to take it. Take it and implement it, okay? Cynthia Ferguson said or somebody said they want to connect with Cynthia. So Cynthia, connect with whoever said they're looking to connect with you. Okay? Guys, let's build. Let's build. Let's build. Let's build. All right, people. So it looks like that's all the questions I see. Again, continue to network with each other, talk to each other, continue to share groups inside, share your deals inside of the group. And just get it done. Okay. Okay, we have one more question. Looks like one more question, then we're gonna go. Okay. Scott, if you find a good deal, but the park manager says no, do you try to wholesale, move it, or move on? Okay. So if you find a good deal, but the park manager says no. So this is let me just answer because it has a kind of couple parts to it, right? So if you find a deal with a seller, right? A seller's looking to sell their property. Okay. You have to go to the park manager, right? You have to talk to the park manager, do your verification, so on and so forth. If the park doesn't want you purchasing the property, right? Number one question you want to ask is why. Okay. Usually you can overcome their objection to you purchasing by asking that question and providing insight on how you are going to be a benefit to them. Okay. However, if they're adamant and they're saying like no, right? Because sometimes the park has the right first right of refusal, which means they have the right to make an offer, match your offer, go a little bit above your offer, right, in order to get the property. So maybe they want to purchase the property. Okay. In that case, you need to speak with the seller, right? See where the seller's at. Is the seller really wanting to sell to you? Are they just looking for the highest bidder? Okay, because then you can come back and you can up the bid on the park manager, but I won't get into that. So that you can actually get the property, right? So you guys can go back and forth, and whoever's the highest bidder at the end of the day would have access to purchasing the property. Okay. um but the thing to remember is that park managers are your best friends. You don't want to create a bad relationship with any park manager. Okay, so you do want to be thoughtful in your decision, because the park manager, if you do wholesale this and it's in a obviously it's in a park, they're the ones that are going to be providing the approval for your buyer, right? So you want to be on their good side. You want them to approve your buyers. Okay. So, ultimately, I would say the best thing is to figure out why and try to overcome the objection of why by, again, providing how you will be an asset. But you don't want to just move it out of their park. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. If you become the highest bidder, and their first right of refusal is null and void at that point. But I would try to build a relationship with the park managers. Okay, I really wouldn't try to just go above their heads, because a lot of park managers know a lot of other park managers, right? One gets so blacklisted for a couple $1,000s. I personally don't think it's worth it. Okay, more so have a conversation and build. Okay. Somebody said park managers can make or break a transaction. That is facts. That is absolute facts. All right. Good question, though, Scott. Good question. All right, beautiful people. It was a pleasure tuning in with you guys again for Mobile Home Mondays. I am looking forward to next Monday. So, next Monday, we are going to be talking about how to get into these deals, how to make these deals happen without using any of your own money. How to make this happen without using any of your own money. Okay. So tune back in. If you came in late, make sure you rewatch this. Okay. This is going to be on YouTube inside our Facebook group. Rewatch it. You're going to want this information because it's time for you to make your six figures, an extra six figures in the next 6 months. All right, guys. It was a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to talking to you all next week. Bye-bye.